So this is a bit of a breakdown of how we came to the artwork for the new album Venom in a Picture. So it was designed with my cousin Greg Hancock. He has sort of always been at my side there with artistic decisions, or always ready to give me some positive feedback. He's been involved for many years in a lot of music I've worked on in some shape or form. So thanks for that, cousin Greg. So he had knocked up some sketches for every song on the previous album, Cambistry. He'd designed some artwork for every track, and the artwork for Walden was really interesting. It wasn't, I felt it wasn't the right artwork for that song, but I really loved the artwork. So we put that to one side and decided to revisit it when it came to time to picking the artwork for this album. So that was our start point. I'd mentioned to Greg, because he'd illustrated it at that time just in pencil on paper, and I said what I really wanted for this album was something that felt like something surreal or rendered in real life, in the real world. So this is kind of the pre-AI conversation, I guess, or maybe it was around the time. Maybe that's why I was thinking like that, something surreal but in the tangible world. So what Greg opted to do was to organise for the artwork to be cut out into like a card, like a plyboard kind of thing, and he painted it. I think it was a charity in England that actually helped him with the woodwork kind of thing, which was really generous of them. And yeah, I loved it as soon as I walked through his door and he showed me it. And the next time I visited him in London, I loved seeing it in real life as an object, which was very cool. So I just bought some black fabric, took it to Greg's. The kids helped us set it all up, and we plonked the design in front of the black fabric, and found that when it was photographed with the right light, it did look like a 3D render, but it was almost too realistic. That kind of not quite uncanny valley, but it makes you just think twice about whether what you're looking at is animated or not. So yeah, that's how we ended up with the artwork that you now know and love. And yeah, thank you very much, Greg, for having the patience to work with me on things that overlap from one album to another. Greg also plays in a band called Very Many Horses. They've been putting new music out in the last 12 months. And he's a very creative individual that helps me in many ways. So yeah, hope that gives you one more reason to enjoy and sink your teeth into the new album. Thank you.